All right.
Okay.
So, since this is the Show Me the Money Club, we had upfront earnings since Prop 22 passed and upfront destination with a restriction of 5 out of 10, not 50%.
Yep.
Um,
And then it started rolling
so,
out
and
to
then
other
this is
markets
Trip
across the
Radar,
country.
but yeah, this is Trip Radar, but it's going to, well, this is showing up with everybody who's getting upfront now, upfront destination, upfront earnings.
Yep.
And this Trip Radar is going to show up. Basically, the ping screen is going to look exactly like this, except that you guys will not have a range like we do in California, because we still have miles and minutes in California for distance and duration of the trip.
Mm-hmm.
You guys will have just one single number, like it will say 17 instead of 17 to 21.
Well, on the next slide, you'll see what we're talking
Yeah,
about.
you guys will see. So what I did was right away when this came out in California, 2 years ago, almost past 2 years now, I started, instead of changing my numbers to the big dollar signs, look at those dollars, 24, 31. I can make $30, $25.
Woo,
And
give me the money.
yeah, that didn't work that well. After a couple, I go, wait a minute, I got to train my eyes. By the way, a little communication with Uber people, and they still contend that the ping screen lasts at least 10 seconds. So please put it on your comments, people. Does it really last 10 seconds? The ping screen is down to 6 seconds on my phone. Now it could be something with my app or whatever, but it is definitely not 10 seconds. Although Lyft is about 10 seconds. Uber definitely not.
Yeah.
So anyway, so this will show up, and then you have to train now your eyes to the minutes to pick up, miles to pick up, and minutes to delivery and time to delivery, or end of the trip with a human. Because if you look at these trips, the first one, 25 miles for 17 to 21 bucks, that doesn't make sense on mileage wise. And 47 minutes, that definitely doesn't make sense time wise. So decline. Although if you do decline a Trip Radar, one of these is definitely going to show up on your screen as an actual ping, and then you probably will go blind. You'll because you're going to decline it. Hopefully, you're going to decline it.
Well, that's for California, not
it's
the
for
rest of the
California.
country.
Yeah, not even close. Maybe 5 seconds. See, there you go, Michael. See, back me up here. The next one, the one in the middle, 10 miles, 10 miles to pick up. LOL. Ha ha ha. I don't think so. And 24 miles to destination. 34 miles for 23 to 29. At least a long trip indicator showed up on this one. This is like an hour and 9 minutes. Not happening, right? And the next one, another 10-mile pickup with 32 miles to go. So train your eyes, please train your eyes. So add the minutes to pick up, add the minutes to destination together. You'll have, let's say, 20, and add the miles to pick up and miles to destination. You have 6 seconds to figure all this out. Take the dollar number, that's the big number in the middle, divide it by the time or destination. Let's say if you want to work for a mile, dollar a mile, if it fits your bill, you'll take it. If it doesn't, if you want to work for $1.50, then you have to decline and wait for one that says $1.50. So long story short, you guys got to train your eyes for all the people who are getting the upfront destination and upfront fares these days. You have to train your eyes other than the dollar number. The non-surge believers, the A people, take to look at the dollars and they jump on it. Please don't do it. Don't make the same mistake, and train your eyes differently to different areas of the ping screen. So that's number one. Okay. Number two, I'm in touch with some bunch of drivers from all over the country, obviously. So let's look at the second screen. Now, this is a driver in Tampa.
Hold on, before you get going. Now, this is what you're going to see outside of California. So,
yes.
But Sergio, but Chris, you're talking about just California. No. Look, here's the deal. We're gonna we got to go over both. The majority of drivers, let's be real, are in California, but the rest of the country, we're going to pay attention to too. So these are screenshots from Tampa. We're going to get into the story in just a minute of this. But when you get the ping screen like this outside of California, in the rest of the markets that have upfront earnings or that will be coming over the next couple of months, definitely train your eye. The nice thing is the map now shows the whole ride. So you see where you are, where the pickup is, where the drop off is on the map. So that helps. So you can actually see. So as long as you can read a map and you know your area, then you can see that map in just a quick glance. But then, as Sergio was saying, look at the distance to pick up, look at the distance for the ride, and try to figure it out that way. There are apps out there. I know somebody's probably going to put in the comments saying, "Oh, I'm using this app and it breaks it down." Hey, yeah, you can use the app, absolutely, and it can help. But if you don't have those apps or anything like that, and you're just using Uber, the best thing to look is, again, add up that time and distance, see if it's going to be worth it compared to how much you're going to earn. So,
Right.
yeah,
Like, one of our contributors, he said, his thing is $1 a mile, right? Or his thing is he will not pick up more than 5 minutes away. So you can set your own rules and train yourself with it, because this is something that's going to be around going forward, even if it's not in your city. It's going to be there because they're making money hand over fist with the new system. So, so this is 2 trips. These are 2 identical trips, identical pickup, identical drop off, with a 550 boost from Tampa, Florida, as you guys can see. And if you look at the pickup and drop-offs, it's the same exact damn address. The only reason the pickup is shorter on one is because he received this request during a trip that he was on already, and then by the time he dropped off, he was only 3.1 miles away as opposed to 5.4 miles away. So the algorithm, and they have the upfront fare, obviously, an upfront destination in Tampa now, in full force. As you guys can see, the first one, they pinged them at $68.60 with the 550 boost for a 5 mile away, close to 102 mile trip. I'm like, obviously he didn't take it. And then he kept driving, he declined. And then within 2 miles of him getting closer to the drop off with the existing passenger, they pinged him again. Same exact trip, same exact pickup, same exact drop off. This time with a $91. So they increased the sugar a little bit on it. Even on the second one, it's not a doable thing because, look, I don't know about Florida, but where he's going to end up is probably a dead mile return, and probably not worth it. And he told me himself that he didn't do this. He didn't do the second one. He didn't take the second one either, because the second one, again, 100 miles, $91, 90 cents a mile with probably no return. So, that's what's going to happen now, guys. So at the end of this little segment, I'm going to ask for all your help, the people who are watching now and people going to watch it in the future. Because our last episode, by the way, had 13,000 views for a 2-hour episode. And, truly, I mean, we really appreciate it. This is our 20th episode, and it's caught on, and all the metrics that we watch are, going through the roof. We thank you. We appreciate it. And we're going to try to help drivers all over the place. And this is one thing that we're going to need your help. Chris and I need your help to set up a test that we're thinking of doing all over the country, wherever upfront destination, upfront price is there. So when I do ask you for your help, please email me. I will send you my phone number. I will talk to you, as opposed to emailing back and forth. We want to set up these tests, and we want to prove something that I've been really dying to prove.
Yeah, we want to check a couple of things within the algorithm and see what we can assert from this. Because the crazy thing is, if you look at this,
yes, Mike, those are your screenshots.
Okay. Well, thanks for the screenshots. But if you look, one's at 11:40, one's at 11:47. So 7 minutes has passed. Yeah. And if you look, FL 44 and County Road 229, 232A. They are literally not that far from each other. So that's why you see that. So it probably went to Trip Radar and it came back. And what's crazy is you see that not much has changed. So you're still getting that 550 boost plus included, but there's nothing really else there, but except for the fact that it went up.
Same passenger rating. It's probably the same passenger rating as well. So same guy ordering, or gal ordering a trip, and good old Mike saying, "No, sir."
So that right there raises a couple of big questions. Like, what happens when they're denied? Yeah. When they start circling around and all that, what's it going to look like? So those are a couple of things, but then let's look at the next pair.
Yeah. The next pair is, another trip, now we talked about this surge baiting thing last week. This is not surge baiting, obviously. Although, the first one had 350 surge in it. The second one is 325. Again, the pickup point, pickup address, and drop-off address is exactly the same. Exactly. And this driver is on a consecutive trip, so he has to take probably this one because otherwise the consecutive trip is gone. So the time, screenshots are, speak for themselves. One time is 113, one is 114. So
Yep.
first they ping him first they ping him with $18.14. Same exact trip, same pretty much pickup distance and duration, same drop off. The only thing changed on this is the passenger rating. So it could be another passenger that's doing this. That's why we're going to ask for your help right after this segment. But maybe it's his girlfriend. The guy ordered it first. He didn't like the price of whatever he was offered, and this is offered to the driver, by the way. And then the price drops to $12.90 from $18.14. I mean, this is like a massive difference. It's like 35%. So, these algorithms are going to basically go to town on the drivers. Now, I am definitely in favor of seeing the destination up front. I think it's going to help a lot of drivers. I mean, there's nothing negative I could say about seeing where I'm going before I accept a job. The pricing is going to be something else that we're going to discuss in a minute. And, we're going to discover it. We're going to see if what I believe is true, which every driver and every passenger has a tiny little file in some server somewhere, and they're going to swing prices wildly according to the driver character and not ratings and passengers. So, but definitely a great thing to have, upfront destination, no doubt. And the rest of the country, Chris, doesn't have the limitations we have in California.
Yep.
We have 5 out of 10. The rest of the country, decline all you want. I mean, I'm not going to say for now, there's no, there is definitely no restrictions.
All right, thanks for watching. That short little clip was from our live stream, Show Me the Money Club with Sergio and myself, Tuesdays, 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific. Make sure you subscribe, turn on all notifications so you'll be notified when we go live, as well as all of our awesome content. Make sure to check out this video right here, which will take you to the entire live stream, or check out this video right there. All right, drive smart, everyone.